Hi, my name is Lauren Latulip, and on behalf of our team, I am excited to talk to you guys about our project. I worked with Izzy Patterson, Macy Megan, and Charles Kelly to create the Shuford Mentorship Program. I'm going to be answering a few questions to walk you guys through the process of what it was actually like to create the mentorship program. The first question is, why did you choose the problem? Personally, I chose this problem to work with because I've been a part of a mentorship program through the Husband School, and I thought it'd be really fun to take my insights from that experience and apply it to designing a program. For my team at large, we all just thought that this would be a rewarding way to create something meaningful. These are all problems we've all struggled with in college, and a mentorship program is something we'd all use. It'd be really cool if the program was implemented and we knew we'd be giving something to the Shuford program that has given so much to us. The next question is, what was the process? The process started out with us kind of talking about what were the pain points students were facing and why a mentorship program would be beneficial. We talked about how the internship and job process was so daunting and could very easily overwhelm students. We felt that a mentorship program, if structured effectively, would be a great way to provide students with a networking opportunity and another resource to turn to. We then had to figure out, did students want to cycle through multiple mentors, stay with the same one? Would they want it to last 2 years, 1 year, or just a semester? And then we realized while talking this out that we had to also take the mentors into consideration. Would a 2-year commitment on their part scare them away? What would be the ideal length for the program to last for them? How often would they be willing to meet? Those type of questions. So we focused our initial user survey to gauge opinions on these types of questions. After developing our first prototype, we completed user surveys. We learned that we had hit the nail on the head with the program itself, but our website explaining the program and the application itself could use some work. After changing the prototype, we went back and did some more user interviews. This time, we gained further insights on the website, application, and the program. After this, we were able to make our final tweaks and land on our final prototype. The next question is, what are the conclusions? In conclusion, we ended up with a program that most effectively suited the needs of both mentors and mentees. The program would be voluntary and available to students as soon as they were accepted into the Shuford program. It would last 1 year, and the mentor-mentee pairing would remain the same throughout. The pairings would be made primarily based on matching industry and career fits. They'd be required to meet a minimum of 2 times to fit mentor schedules, but were encouraged to meet more. We have built in guidance for those meetings, offering suggested topics and additional resources, as we often heard from both students and mentors that they would want a more structured program. We also added additional programming aside from the mentorship pairings, such as workshops, to provide students with a wide range of opportunities. We feel that the program is a great spot in the middle of the desires of the mentors and the needs of the mentees, and that it is the best model to maximize resources while efficiently meeting student needs. The fourth question is, what are the biggest surprises? The biggest surprise was really the eagerness of both students and mentors. At the beginning, we were worried that students wouldn't want to participate and that mentors would be too busy to participate. However, after talking to both sides, we realized that this was definitely not going to be the obstacle we thought it would. The last question is, what would you have done differently? I think if my team and I were to go back to the start, the thing we would have done differently would be to brainstorm more out-of-the-box ways to design a mentorship program. For instance, we had one student we talked to tell us about a program that they had participated in that had them essentially speed date to find their mentor. We were all super interested in this idea, but it was so close to the end of the project that we would not have been able to make this change and complete the necessary interviews to validate it. Aside from maybe that, everything else went super smoothly, and we feel that we ended up with a great product. And that's the end of the questions, so thanks for listening to me talk about the creation of the Shuford Mentorship Program.